Hello everyone, Elspeth here, and welcome back to Medieval Engineers. So, I got the little temporary house finished, and you'll notice the tide came back in. So, that's a really cool thing. Not only do we have water, but there are tides. That is awesome. Maybe it's just me being excited. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think if you've tried it, but I think it's awesome. So, let's dive right in. I want to get a few more quests out of the way. And barbarians are showing up much faster than they used to here. So I want to get us behind some sort of a palisade, get this land claimed for ourselves, and maybe make us a little bit safer here. And I'm also going to be kind of doing one of these things an awful lot, checking for barbarians. Let's go back to this because I like this mode better. Okay, and if you don't know, that's just V to change the view mode. So, let's take a look at our quests over here on the left side of the screen. The first one is metal tools. We're going to need some metal ingots for that. The other is a large stockpile for logs. So let's see here. My thought with this little cabin house thing is that this is going to be, let me turn the volume down a little bit. This is going to be sort of like a storehouse, way station kind of thing once we get the main compound built up over on the island. So I definitely want this to be here. Want to keep it, but it's, yeah, you know, it's not going to be as useful once we get things started, but it'll still do something for us. So, to that end, get that placed there and up. Now, it is only showing 2 of my quests at a time, so I don't know if there's a way to get it to show more. If there is, let me know. Alright, so now obtain a roll of thatch. I think we craft that, right? I guess not there. Oh, there. Okay. And then place a large stockpile for lumber. I probably shouldn't have done the windows where I did, but that's okay. We'll move the bed and go back into G. G pulls up kind of your bigger blocks there. So we'll grab that, put that down, and then if you right click, you can remove things from your hotbar here. So once we don't need it, it can go away. Let's get this built. Just kind of trying to progress through a lot of these quests fairly quickly so that we can kind of make some faster progress here. I am playing this in, oh, let's see, metal parts. Okay, I think handcrafted stove. Not that. I want the stove. Let's do the stove. Where are we going to put the stove? Kind of the question. What's it look like if we put it there? Let's try this. Oops. We need better materials. Okay. So, if I go back into G, so you start out on the larger blocks here, but then if you go down here, you can access the smaller blocks right over here. And here's our furnace. Come on, furnace. Oh, it doesn't want me to do that. Okay, so that must be, yes, over here. Okay, so we've got everything we need to craft that. Let's get that going. Do we need anything else here? We might need some more planks. Let's take that, and then let's get this started on making some more planks. And let's put this over here. There we go. All right, here we go. Here's the metal parts that we need. So, for that we need ingots. and we have ore. We don't have ingots. So first off, I am going to drop some fuel into this thing so that that'll be there when we're ready. And just escape to close out of that. Let's take a quick look here at where we're at with some of our quests. Smithing. That might be the one that we need to worry about right now. Active quest, metal tools, terracotta, smithing. Here we go. Obtain 8 metal ingots. Let's do the Palisades one first. Let's do that. Can we adjust? We really can't. I wish we could change which one was at the top of our list over here. It doesn't look like we can. So let's do Palisades. Assign. And then the claim block. So let's craft a sign. That seems to be kind of our next thing there. I don't know. Old storage crate. I don't know if that has better storage than the small chest or not. For the time being, I'm going to ignore it. We need metal ingots to craft the smithy. Okay. So we'll leave that alone for right now. But you know what? Let's go ahead and use some of these nice big stockpiles that we just created. One of the really cool things about medieval engineers, I think, is that, look at that, you can actually see it fill up. How cool is that? I think that's just awesome. And then we're going to do the same thing with our lumber, which is actually timbers. And you can put your regular timbers and your round timbers in here. It really doesn't care. And I think, yes, you can also store your planks in there as well. So, and look at that. It shows you, like, there's a clear difference between your timbers and your planks. That is so cool. I really love this game. This is so great. And I have not been playing it for quite a while. And I actually really regret that because it's really just a lot of fun. So I'm really excited to get back into it. I hope you guys are excited too. I hope you're enjoying this. We're going to take our sword out before we go outside. Yep, look at that. We've got company. But he won't come up the steps. Isn't that a cool thing? So, now this is fun. I'm not good at combat. He seems to be the only one here. So, let's, and he's running away from us. Okay. Anybody else around? Nobody else around? Nobody else around. Okay. Perfect. I'm a little paranoid that they're gonna, like, sneak up on me. I don't know. I thought I saw, like, a cross sword thing up at the top for a minute there, and then it went away. So I don't know. But yeah, a little bit paranoid about that. Okay, so take what food he has on him. And let's see here. We need to start crafting some stuff here. We need to protect ourselves a little bit better. So the first thing I'm going to do is find, here we go, the claim block. Alrighty. I don't want to put it in the water. That would be awfully foolish of me. Maybe right here. Yep, there we go. And if you think you should be able to place something, but it's just not really cooperating, you're probably standing too close to it. So just back off a little bit and see if that fixes it. All right, perfect. Now we wait for the contested timer to go down, which I think is the time that anybody else would have to come and protest your claiming of this area. So we'll wait for that to go down, and then we will feed the claim block. Basically, we're going to deconstruct these because we really don't need them anymore since we have the larger ones. All right, so perfect. This is now my area here. Now let's see about feeding it. So you have area settings, show the owner name and spawn settings for the area. So we can name it something. Respawn options, set who can respawn here. Share with your house, share with key groups, and something that's blocked out, so I don't know. Share options, setting who can build, deconstruct, and mine in this area. And then pay taxes. That's the one that we want. Now you'll see you've got the timer up here at the top. That is the time at which your claim expires. So you have to feed it to increase the time. So let's see here. What do we have? I think really the logs are, yeah, you get an hour out of the logs, and let's face it, they're really easy to get. So at first, that's probably going to be what you have the most of. So we've got our area claimed. Now, if I go into the map, you can see that shield there, and right here. This is my area. It still says no house. It must think that's not actually a real house. It has a point. That's not really a real house. Okay, let's get some palisades up. Protect ourselves a little bit better here. What I want to avoid doing is having too many things connected to the same grid, because from what I've heard, oh wow, you can see those things coming out the back of the house. Okay. From what I have heard, if you have too many things connected to the same grid, that's going to significantly slow your game down. You want to actually have, basically set them up on different grids. And we do want to just keep a kind of a weather eye out for any more barbarians who might be lurking about. All right. So we've got the beginnings of a wall. Now let's go back to our quests here. Palisades, spikes, or battlement. Okay. So for that, we're really going to want to be a little bit further down here. So let's see. The wall walks, I'm going to want one of those, but not just yet. We'll grab those palisade spikes. Now, oops, it's grabbing the wrong thing. That's kind of weird. Palisade spikes. There we go. Okay. Let's put in a couple more walls here. Oop. Oh, it wants one down at the bottom first. That makes sense because you have to remember with this game, structural integrity is a very real thing. You have to think about whether or not what you are, excuse me, whether or not what you are putting down is actually on any kind of a solid base, whether or not it needs some additional support to it. All of those things you have to actually think about, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right, so now it does not want to build over here on this side because of the way that we built the wall. That's okay because I think I can do this. My mouse just, for whatever reason, It does not seem to want to actually grab the right thing. And that could be, it could be a mod that's actually causing a little bit of an issue. I did download some more mods, so I will have that list in the description updated. All right, 2 Palisade spikes in place. There we go. And I'm just going to leave those stairs there because we may need them later. So that can just hang out. Let's go back in, keeping an eye on our quests because we can't see all of them. Let's see here. Okay, we crafted the sign. Now we need to place the sign. We'll just kind of do these really quick quests first. Let's see. Craft a training dummy. Okay. Metal parts and clay. But we'll just do these quicker quests first. Zip through them, if we can here. So that we can get on to the point where we can kind of make a little bit more progress, if you will. Let's see here. That's not going to look very good right there. How will it look right there? There we go. We unlocked something else. A simple table, which I don't see in there, so it must be in our actual crafting menu. And let's put the bed back. There we go. That is my bed. I don't think we have to worry about anybody coming up the stairs. So far they haven't. Not to say that they couldn't, but it doesn't really seem like they're inclined to do so. Alright, training dummy. Requires a roll of thatch. Let's see if I can make, yep, I can make a couple more of those really quickly. And then we just need to actually put them into the crafting table's inventory. So if you think you should be able to make something and it's not letting you, that might be why. Because it's not actually in the crafting table's inventory. And the crafting tables can only use the items that are actually in their inventory. There we go. And it seems like there might be something else to that quest. And you can get to any of this if you just hit G, because it'll bring that up, and then you can tab over to where you want to go. Alright. Now I need to equip a wooden club. Yeah, I have one of those in the house, so I don't really care about that right now. Let's see. Oh, what else can we do here? Oh, that is a stockpile for stones. He's not going to do real well inside the house, though, is he? No, he's not. Alright, so I think we're going to need to put up a few more supports. That tricky placement thing about how far back you really need to be. Okay. I'm going to put up several of these because I think it might be a good idea to move all of our larger storage containers outside because they do look a little bit funny inside. They really do. And we're going to need a lot more storage, so we can kind of have the big things out here, which does make a bit more sense. And then the smaller items, storage chests, etc., can be stored inside. And then we might go ahead and make, actually, not might, we'll probably need to for a quest at some point. So we'll make a second story to this house. So the first floor could be all storage and crafting. The second floor might be some storage, and then maybe a small living area. Oops. Let's see. I don't have a timber. Let's make a timber real quick. Now, crafting in your personal inventory isn't really as productive as crafting at a crafting station. Like, you don't get as much out of it. But in a pinch, it'll sure do. And let's see here. Have some food. We're getting a little bit hungry there. Don't really want that to happen. All right, so we've got these guys up. Just kind of constantly, you know, keeping an eye out for any barbarians in the area. I want to know about them before they get to me. Now we're going to put the floors on. So we're going to change our compound building here with that handy little Z key. Alrighty, there we go. And I don't think that the claim block will actually prevent barbarians from coming into the area that you've claimed. I saw something that said that it prevents them from spawning in your area. Which is good because, you know, none of us want to be working around outside thinking that, oh, it's a beautiful day, everything's just absolutely great. And then the next thing you know, Mr. Barbarian has spawned there and you are in a fight for your life. Not really fun. Okay, got a couple more here. And then we'll put down the big stone storage. Let's kind of do that. Turn off compound building here. And let's see. Maybe put it there so that we can continue to expand out. That's probably a good idea. Because if this is kind of going to be a little bit of a storage depot area, we do want to make sure that we have the space. So there's a large stone. We'll just kind of drop that in there for now. Get rid of those. This is a nice little corner. I have a pretty good view of everything going on. Let's take another quick look at where we're at with our quests. Craft and place a simple table. Now, I think I couldn't do that. Yeah, can't do that in there. So, must be here. Simple table. That's a crafting table. I don't see a simple table. So it must be, that's an alchemy table, craft brewing table. Yeah. It must be at a different workstation? Well, for the time being, we don't have a different workstation. So we're not going to, actually, let's unload a couple of things here. Oh wait, I think I was storing those someplace else. Yep, I was. Sometimes you get so much stuff that you start to forget. You're like, okay, wait a minute. I had some of those. Where did I put them? And this is pretty well full. Alrighty. Let's take those herbs and put the grapes in. We're not really going to need the grapes as soon. We've got a lot of copper ore. We really do. Which isn't a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. But it does mean that it's taken up a lot of space, basically. Oh, look at that. There's that objective completed. What's next? Attack the right combat zone. Oh, we're going to learn how to fight properly. This is a good thing. I have no idea how to fight properly. Okay. So you change the direction of the mouse based on where you want to hit. That's good to know. And let's see here. Blocking. Right click and aim. Okay. Right click, and right click. I think, yep, that completes all of those. Very good. I now know how to fight. All right. See what we have going on here next. All right, that deer just ran from something, which kind of indicates that there's somebody over there. I don't think that the deer, I mean, I don't think they kind of run from their own shadow, do they? I don't know. Maybe they do. I'm not seeing anybody. So maybe it was just a really skittish deer. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anybody. Tide's going out. I see that. There's another deer racing off. Oh! And we have a visitor. All right, our next barbarian. They are coming so much faster now. Ooh. Okay, I got him. Anybody else coming? No, I don't think anybody else is coming. Good. And I always pick up the weapons. Just kind of that habit. I save everything. So, oh, bandages. That's nice. He kind of spawned like right outside my area, I think. So, it looks like they can't spawn inside, maybe. But they'll spawn right outside your boundaries and come running right in. Okay. Wonder if there's a time frame. Let's see here. We need those ingots. Craft and place a simple table. Alright, I really don't know why we can't seem to get that one. Maybe we're missing something? That doesn't really seem to unlock much. Let's take a quick look at everything else here. Drafting. Deluxe housing. Again, not really unlocking a whole lot here. Military engineering. Palisade gates. And metal weapons. Okay, well, let's snag that. Palisade gates. And round palisades. So, first off, let's go. Is there anybody on the other side of that? Nope, nobody. Good. Good, good, good. All right. Now, technically, these are placed the wrong way for the round palisades, but that's okay. We'll work with that. Let's go up a bit more here. There we go. Oh, we've been recording for about a half an hour. I'm going to keep you with me a little bit longer here. And of course, as always, you guys let me know if you would prefer the shorter episodes, or if you would prefer the longer ones, or if you want me to, say, cut away in the middle of an episode and kind of come back when I've finished something. So, give me a shout out and let me know what you want me to do with regards to that. Now, I do want to get the gate down. Ah, metal parts. That figures. We can do the round palisades. Let's kind of give that a shot. Not that. Round. There we go. Gotta figure out what my mouse is doing. I don't think it knows what it's doing, which is a little problematic. Let's just do this. Kind of something a little different. There we go. Stay out of my own way here. Alright. We need more logs. Okay. I don't see any problems, but I am going to keep the sword close at hand as we scurry out here. I know we could just go into our storage and grab some more logs, but that just really wouldn't be quite as much fun, right? Oh, and I'm hungry again. So, we'll eat real quick. Chop down a tree here. And yeah, you really should stand further back from the trees than I am. It's a good way to get yourself killed, which would suck. So, I should probably start standing further back from the trees. Will I? Yeah, probably not. All honesty. Completely honest. I probably will not. Okay. So, I know I did say that we would still be doing Rising World, and we will. But right now I'm just having so much fun with this. Oh, and by the way, seaweed that you can grab. And mussels. Or not mussels, oysters. Sorry. Seafood. So, there's that. But anyhow, right now I'm just having so much fun with Medieval Engineers that I really want to stay with it a little while longer. This is really a lot of fun for me. I haven't spent a lot of time. Oh, we need 2 more logs. I haven't spent a lot of time in this game, despite the fact that I've had it for a while now. So I would like to really dive in and learn more about it and enjoy it. Ooh, spikes. Let's grab more of these. We're gonna need more. Definitely gonna need more. Okay. Alright. So if any of you are playing this, let me know how it's going for you. Let me know if you're having a good time here. I know that it's really not complete. Obviously, there are still some things that do need to be done to it. Come on. Oh, it has trouble putting them up on top. No, 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 no. Now, am I going to have to get up on something to do this? I apparently might have to. Come on. Oh, come on. It's not wanting to let me. Not at all. Why not? Let's try Z. Nope, Z's not doing anything for me here. So I'm seeing the white box, but I'm not seeing that it's going up on top of the wall the way that it should. So let's try and place another one. See if we can get this one to be a little bit better behaved and maybe place a set on top. Okay, there's one. Okay, off here. And it just does not want to place that on top of it. That's very odd. Well now. Placing the first one is always like the hardest. So I'm not entirely surprised, but it is a little bit frustrating. So and we're kind of trying to get this sort of off the grid here. Planks and timbers. Oh, bugger. Wow. These guys just keep coming. How's he going to get over here? He's going to go all the way around. Alrighty. Well, you know what? While he's doing that, I'm going to run in the house real quick and get some planks and timbers and kind of let him figure his stuff out, because he doesn't seem to be real good at it. I am, though, keeping an eye on the door, as you can tell, just in case they suddenly learn how to climb steps, which doesn't seem very likely, but you never know. Where'd he go? Okay, seriously? Oh, he's over there. And apparently has no clue how to get over here. Oh, I don't know. Maybe he's figuring it out. Let's see if we can finish this up real quick while he tries that. No, I don't think he's figuring anything out. He doesn't really... Oh, there we go. Now he figured it out. Not going to do him any good, though. There we go. Of course, now I'm hurt. Not really an ideal situation here. Where are those bandages? I'm going to put one of those on. I don't really know exactly how helpful that's going to be. I'm also going to eat some food. We're healing, so that's good. I'm looking around and I don't see any other barbarians, so that's good. Let's try real quick to kind of finish our objective here. Of course, I might be too close now inside its boundary. Bugger. Okay. This is really hard to get this to work. See, now it's almost looking like it'll do that. But then it won't. Alright, you know what? For the sake of the quest, we're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. And I think I have to place 2 of them. So, raise it up a little bit. There we go. Knowledge gained. Was that it? Just placing 2 of them? Yeah, that was it. Okay. Then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take them apart. Okay. I will try to get this part figured out later off camera. Oh my goodness. We are at almost 40 minutes. Okay, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and call an end to the recording. And then hopefully I'll get that figured out before next time. If you know of any tips, tricks, hints, anything at all, by all means, drop me a comment down below. Let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching, for hanging out, spending some time with me, taking time out of your day. I really do hope that you're enjoying this. I really am. So we're gonna keep it up for a while. That's it. We're gonna keep it up for a while. This is a lot of fun. I'm having a great time. Hopefully you guys are too. let me know in the comments down below. And until the next time, have a great day.